what's one thing that parents of twice exceptional learners here in America, we're just going back to school, what's one thing that they might do after watching this, going into the school year, to perhaps support their students, whether it be at home, in school, anywhere?
I'll give you a few things. I can't do one.
Good.
The first one is connect to the twice exceptional, gifted, neurodivergent community in your area. Find out who they are, where they are, and connect to them. Make sure that if your child is autistic, you are speaking to autistic adults. If your child has ADHD, you are speaking to ADHD adults. Make sure you connect with the adults that your children will be one day. The second thing I can say is always speak through strength-based narratives. Don't look at your child through deficit-based, because even if you're not saying it to them, they can hear it, they can feel it. So look at your child through a strength base. Spend about 3/4 of your child's time on what they love and only 1/4 of the time on what your child doesn't love. So I'll give you an example with my own child. My little boy is in year 6 at school. He's doing year 8 to year 9 maths, but he's benchmarked at a year 3 to year 4 English level. A lot of people say, well, you have to pick up that benchmark, spend more time with him on his deficits. But my son is very happy. He knows he's very smart. And I say to him, sweetheart, the only place in this world that pays mediocrity is the education system. Once you're out of school, it's the people that are incredibly good at one thing that are successful. And you've got that in spades. Don't worry about it. We'll get you through the education system. But I want him to get through the education system being proud of who he is and thinking he rocks, which means no more than 25% of his time on what he's not good at. Then another thing that teachers do way too often, and I think they do it, I don't think, they do it because they're meaning well, is they use your child's interests in their deficit areas. Do not do that. You are dirtying the waters. And all that happens then is your child will start not to like whatever that interest area is. So any child really, if you say you only have to spend 10 minutes on this, and then you get to spend the next 4 hours on what you love to do, they'll suck it up and spend 10 minutes on it. Don't dirty it with their interests. Then a big one, and again, this can change, but most of the time, I'll tell you, I believe that schools and teachers and parents and children are all disenfranchised by the same education system. So really make sure you understand that you are all in the same boat and you have to work on the same team for your child. Because if you start to become combative, you will start to not tell each other the truth. And if you don't know the truth about what's happening at school, and the school doesn't know the truth about what's happening at home, your child will not move forward as quickly or as fast. So we need to ensure that we are one team, we are working together. Yes, the education system can be horrible and we're all disenfranchised by the same system, but we are working together.